Hi there, Lester Fields here. I have hold of a master holotape, which I need to bring to Harpers Ferry to load the info into a terminal. Once there, I've got to locate a place called the Armory. I wander around for a bit and then get a jump on a diseased super mutant just as I find the Harpers Ferry Armory. There's a terminal outside, and I utilize the master holotape to help me gain entrance.
Scenario 2. Semi-ideal. You made it! And maybe Harper's Ferry is not the nasty Scorchbeast nest I assumed it was. Now that you're in, you need to get to Raleigh's terminal and use that master holotape to download his routing schematics. We need them to set up the communication network for the uplinks and tie everything together. Bad news is, Raleigh fortified the Armory to protect our research against the Brotherhood of Steel after they stopped playing nice. There's no outside access to the security we wired up there for safety purposes, so you may need to dodge a few turrets. So, if all goes well, you'll be hearing from me soon enough.
Now I need to find Raleigh's terminal, and to do that, I need to bust up some turrets. Okay then. Donning my power armor, I use a vampire's cultist's dagger to take down the turrets just inside the doorway. Then I head up some stairs and into a caged office to find Raleigh's terminal. I access it and load in the master holotape. Then I click the option to initiate program file scan.
Okay. Hopefully, my network predictions were successful, and you're legitimately triggering this next message. If not, I guess I'm speaking to no one, and none of this is going to matter. But I digress. You want to find Senator Sam Blackwell's terminal, and use the master holotape to download the files we need. It should be fun, since you get to visit the one and only Charleston Capitol building. Still intact last I saw. Then, find the nearest relay tower, upload all that hard-earned data. Piece of cake, right? Right.
My next goal is the Charleston Capitol building, which is where I was sent on that fool's errand for Rose, so I know it well. As I approach the entrance, I'm accosted by a group of ghouls, but my power fist takes them all down in short order. I enter and fend off even more ghouls while I try to figure out how to get to the upper floor. There are lots of twists and turns in this building, but eventually I find a way up. And there I find the office of Senator Sam Blackwell, and it takes but a moment to unlock his door. Accessing his terminal, I load up the master holotape. But, of course, the terminal is under lockdown. Great. Well, now I'm going to have to find a way to unlock it, and for that, I need to head back downstairs. I find an intact security terminal and choose Samuel Blackwell from a list of names. The reason for his security lockdown is confidential, of course, but there's an option to unlock, and clicking it gives me the message that this account is now unlocked. Schlepping back upstairs and to Senator Blackwell's office, I'm able to log in now, and I reload the master holotape and start the scan.
Pat yourself on the back, because you just got yourself some top secret security codes off a US Senator's terminal. Next up, the closest relay tower you can find, where you get to upload all that hard-earned data. You're officially halfway done with the final part of this process. I mean, it's not like I'll ever really know, but one can hope, right?
Abby directs me to get to the nearest relay tower, and I leave immediately. It's nighttime when I get there, and there are some hostile robots that I have to take care of, as well as having to repair the terminal before getting down to business. I load up the master holotape, which now contains the Senator's information, and initiate the file upload. Once that's done, I am directed to get back to Abby's bunker to reboot the scorched detection system. I make it back there and to the terminal, where I select Reboot from the choices available.
Ignoring any and all possible glitches, you are officially the most amazing person in all of Appalachia. And hopefully not the only one. The Scorch detection system is fully up and running. If you had any idea how long it took us to just get half the system functional, the lives lost, my brother, my dad, and yours truly, of course. Now whenever the Scorched are around, the detectors will pick them up and broadcast a message to your Pip-Boy. All that's left is the means to fight them off. If you haven't already, check my terminal to read about the traps we've created for the Scorch Beasts. Hopefully, they're still in working order, and they're your best bet at making those flying freaks manageable. Beyond that, the only ones with any real means were the Brotherhood of Steel. Obviously, they didn't last, but they packed some serious firepower. They took their last stand somewhere in the bog at a place called Fort Defiance. But, thanks to their code names, I have no idea where it is. You'll want to start at Camp Venture, Eddie's old survival training center. I've also put everything I've got on the Brotherhood under an entry called Fort Defiance on my terminal. Good luck out there. And thanks. If this holotape is playing, it means our lives and all this work meant something.
And that finishes everything I had currently to do for the Free States. Abby mentioned this Brotherhood of Steel, and I think maybe I should check them out. But that will have to wait for another time. And until next time, thanks so much for watching.